Cause he mad.
It's in the game.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from Lumen Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
In motion is Barner. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is to get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
On 2-yard pickup, he makes it third and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Darnold to throw on second down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Shaheed in motion. On third and long, here's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
Yo, lady!
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll run here with Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. On the run to the right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants will take over at their own 14-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing to start. Here's Darnold. In trouble, and down he goes. Byron Murphy in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Open man is Robinson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll go, and here's Dart. Escaping the pressure right. We'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Darnold. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Open, left side is Barner. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. TD. Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
A gain of 30. First down, New York.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, wide open is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Dart.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Dart gonna throw here on second down. He's got it inside the 5. And the Giants gonna be set up with first and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
Giants. First and goal, Giants.
Scatterboo is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, Giants.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Corey Horton now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Darnold to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. Get this complete. It's Kupp again. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Brings up second and 2.
Come to the line now on second and 2. Darnold to the air once more. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. And he'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. To throw is Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
3rd and 5. Throwing, Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 even, 60 even.
On 2nd down, Dart. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's got his man complete to Johnson, and he will have a Giants 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. To the air again goes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his tight end. That's Johnson.
those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing again, Dart moving to his right. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, it might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And he will score! Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
His kick is good. Makes the score Giants 14, Seahawks 7.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Walker, 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
For a Seahawks. First down.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
Ready? Here we go, son. Go 80. Hey, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Seattle.
16 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10.
To throw again is Darnold. This finds Smith and Jigba along the sideline.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Here's Darnold again. Open, left side is Barner. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back, try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Olszewski now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's first down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll step up and run.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
To the air on second down. Dart. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
They'll run here. Space to run. Inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
And the Giants first down.
They'll stick to the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Giants.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey.